A well-endowed female robber was caught stealing in another person's home through the help of CCTV camera. This young man planned with his friend to unalive his girlfriend for ritual purposes. You can only give your support by liking this video, subscribe and turn on post notification bell icon. And do not forget to share this video. Thank you. In Ghana's Adenta SSNIT flats, that is the Social Security and National Insurance Trust flat, where peace and quiet used to reign during the workday, something else was going on behind the scenes. While hard-working residents stepped out for their daily hustle, one lady decided to open her own version of ShopRite. This was Operation Steal It All, run by one woman with a massive backside, a bag full of master keys and apparently zero shame. Meet the self-proclaimed landlord of other people's apartment, a young woman named with head because Ghana police haven't finished disgracing her yet, was caught red-handed turning empty flats into a personal boutique. According to residents, she roamed the estate looking innocent, sometimes even greeting people as auntie and boss. Meanwhile, once everyone left for work, she would pull out a set of master keys like a magician and unlock doors that weren't hers. This lady here didn't just steal electronics and money. She packed bags of foodstuff, clothes, perfumes, wigs, and even bathroom slippers. When she was caught, some people at the scene even said, "This girl no be thief, oh, she is a shopping consultant." Yes, they call her shopping consultant. The turning point, a newly installed CCTV camera caught her during her usual 11 a.m. shopping hour. On tape, she was seen glancing left and right, pulling out a key and slipping quietly into a neighbor's home. What she didn't know was that her big backside was very recognizable, even in low resolution. Hours later, she was arrested, and that was when the drama started. She cried, she denied everything, she sat on the floor shaking her head like she was at a funeral, claiming, "Please, it's not me, I don't know what you are talking about, maybe it was someone that looked like me." The shocking part of it all was that this lady was claiming that it was someone that looked like her. She was not the one. Someone that looked like you for real, with that exact waist to hip ratio, imagine. So residents were furious. One woman said she lost 3 new Ankara dresses and a frozen turkey. Another man swore he saw his Bluetooth speaker on sale at a roadside shop that same afternoon. Police recovered stolen items in a bag she had left behind in a bushy corner. Inside were perfumes, phones, assorted wristwatches, and strangely 3-pack of Indomie and a Bible. She told the police she only took what she needed. And her master keys, over 15 customized pieces, each labeled with flat numbers. This was not just theft, this was enterprise. But let us not act surprised. In this economy, some people will rather invest in stealing than CVs. Even still, residents were left shocked at how calmly she operated for weeks undetected. So her last operation in a lady's home got her caught by a CCTV camera. And this is how she was caught by the CCTV camera.
I was at work on the 26th of June when I received a notification from my CCTV camera that there was someone in my apartment. So I quickly checked the picture and noticed that I didn't recognize the person in my apartment. So I quickly called my best friend who stays a few blocks away and then forwarded the picture to her. So my best friend's way to check my apartment, she saw the lady walking into another flat and followed her. She got to where the flat the lady had entered and then confronted her, but she didn't. So my best friend showed her the proof we had and said, "Are you not the one here?" Then she went silent, and then my best friend held her and dragged her out the flat. So on their way out, there were 2 women seated under a tree by the block, and they asked what was going on. So when my best friend narrated everything, one of the lady recognized her and said, "I know this girl." So apparently the thief had stolen from the lady's friend before, so they raised their alarm and a lot of people came around. They searched her and they found over 40 different keys on her, and I believe that's what she's been using to break into the apartments, yeah. And then apparently she had stolen the camera as well. So after she noticed it in my room, she stole it. I think she was trying to run away with the evidence. Unfortunately, I already had a notification from the camera, so she was taken to the Adenta police station and will process her for court. The police station.
You didn't even go police station. Look away. You didn't even go police station. Fine, police station. Okay. And then we were never bossy. No, we are mobile. We people know you have $1 and the pounds. No, you didn't go police station. Oh, yeah, you can $1 and the pounds. Yeah, the way and now now for selling the picture say what they
So police say she will be charged with burglary, unlawful entry and property theft. Meanwhile, station is still flooded with victims identifying their missing items like a clearance sale. I think personally I will name her Queen of Adenta Mall. She may have been smooth, she may have been sleek, but now she is facing the music. Moral of this story: if your backside is big, no wahala. Just don't use it to block CCTV camera while breaking into people's houses. A man was seen walking in Tema with a human head in a bag. Yes, a human head. People screamed, children cried, shops closed, and streets went wide. That was how police rushed in, and what they found was even worse. This is the story of how a beautiful young girl was lured to a deadly party and how her body ended up in a drainage. Her name was Ama. She was only 24 years old. She lived in Tanoso, close to the Sunyani Road. She worked as a hairstylist in a small beauty salon. She was lively, funny, and had big dreams. Her friends used to call her Snapchat Queen because she loved taking pictures and videos. Ama had a boyfriend. His name was Kojo. Kojo was not very popular. He didn't talk much. He used to say, "I don't like too many friends." But people noticed something strange. He never let Ama post his face online. On a Thursday night, Ama received a call from Kojo. Kojo said, "Baby, let's go for a party in Tema. Big boys will be there. Free drinks, good music. I want to spoil you." Ama smiled. She asked, "Whose party?" He replied, "Just a friend's. Don't worry. It's safe. I will come pick you up." Ama told her best friend, Adwoa. Adwoa warned her, "Are you sure about this? You don't even know his friends like that." Ama laughed. "Ha, he's my boyfriend. I trust him." Friday night, Kojo came with a black tinted car. Ama wore a red dress, braided hair, and gold earrings. She even snapped before leaving, saying, "Outside tonight. Tema, here we come." That was the last time anyone saw her alive. Kojo took her to a house in a quiet area in Tema. The place looked like a normal party house. There were two other men there. They laughed, played loud music, and offered Ama wine. Ama took one sip and started feeling dizzy. She stood up. "I want to use the toilet," she said. She never came out. Kojo followed her, locked the door. Ama inside a dark room, no windows, no toilet, just a chair and rope. She screamed, "Kojo, what is happening?" And her boyfriend Kojo looked cold, no emotion. He said one word, "Sorry." Then the two other men came in. One had a camera, one had a knife. Ama cried, "Please, please don't do this." But they didn't stop there. They tied her hands, forced her to kneel, and Kojo, the same man she trusted, was the one who stabbed her 7 times. Then they cut off her head. They cleaned the room, wiped all the blood, but they had a problem. They didn't know where to dump the body, so they waited till 4 a.m. One of the men, his name was Yao, said he had a plan. Let's throw the body inside the drainage system behind the old warehouse. So Kojo and Yao carried the body, but they kept her head separate. They said they wanted to use it for something special. That something was ritual. But things didn't go as planned. Yao, the one holding the head, decided to walk home with it in broad daylight. Yao was walking through Tema Street holding the bag. People noticed blood dripping. A child pointed and shouted, "Uncle, something is leaking from your bag." Yao looked confused immediately. A woman screamed. Another man came close and opened the bag a little. They saw a human head. Crowd gathered. People shouted, "Thief, ritualist, killer." Police came in time before mob justice. Yao was arrested on the spot. He was shaking. He said nothing at first, but when they took him to the station, Yao cracked. He confessed everything. Yao took the police to the drainage system. When officers opened the drain, they saw the body of Ama stuffed like garbage, covered with old clothes. Officers called for backup. Police quickly traced Kojo and arrested him at his hideout in Tema. He tried to escape, jumped a fence, but landed badly and broke his leg. He was taken straight to the hospital in handcuffs. Ama's family is in pain. Her mother said, "I warned her about that boy. I warned her." Neighbors are in shock. A lot of people are now saying these ritual boys look normal, but they are evil. The police say they are still investigating, but Kojo and Yao are both in custody. A third suspect is still missing. According to police, they are trying to find out if a bigger group is behind the killing. So what do we learn from Ama's story? Sometimes the biggest danger is the person you love the most. She thought it was just a party, but she walked into a trap. One thing is sure, justice will be served. And to every young woman out there, be careful. Not every invite is real. Not every boyfriend is safe. This is Africa Today Crime. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to like. Share this video for others to watch and learn. Have a wonderful time. I'm out.
Shut up.